Okay, I punched a hole in here.
Kyle, I need you to be quiet.
Oh! Oh my!
Do you remember that picture?
Oh yeah, I remember that very well.
Have you heard of the traveling gnome or flat Stanley?
No.
So there's these things that you have, like a gnome, that you take, you give people out, and they take it wherever they go in the world. We did Traveling Doris. So look in the book.
That's my favorite
Everybody
picture.
took it, and also.
Oh. Looks like Phyllis Diller. That is so neat. I love it.
There's some pictures
Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. It all started in late July. Melissa posted a message on Facebook asking all of her friends to help. You're kidding. To help make her Grandma Doris's 80th birthday special. And so, Traveling Doris was born. I won't read it all now. I don't suppose you want me to, or do you?
No, you don't have to read it. This was just introduction to the friends so they would know who you were.
I'll read it anyway. This coming October, there's an amazing woman. That must be me. Turning 80, and if anyone deserves a special celebration, it's her. She has many nicknames: Doris, Doji, Doris Jean, Grandma, SOL, and I'm SOL if I think I'm going to get any taller or younger, and Swag Ma, etc. Whether you are fortunate, oh no, this is too flattering. You read it.
Well, you can read it later. Here.
Okay, I'll read it.
So, what we did is we posted that on Facebook, and we made a whole bunch of Grandma Dorises.
Kyle, you're not to hit your
This is my
brother.
friend
That's a
Tori
timeout.
that I went to high school with. I actually have only seen her once since high school.
Entertainment.
She's the one that helped me come up with the whole idea. Like,
Lucas,
we got
sit
part of
right
it,
now.
and then she helped me do the rest of it.
Lucas Hanneman.
And so this was your first adventure. You were in the Belgian Alps.
Oh,
And she took you for a massage,
wow.
and she took you to one of the classes that she was taking.
How neat.
So, and then that's just, there's a bunch.
You hiding under the pillows?
This girl I've never met before. She took you to these two.
Said you'd do anything just to stay out of the blazing summer heat. Yeah, that's
It was
true.
hot. And then you were drinking vodka and making jelly with Kelly. And then everybody's making their,
Aw.
you're having sushi with Mandy there, and Tegan's doing the fishy face with you. And this is my friend Carolyn from high school.
Kissy fishy faces.
Yep. So this is all Carolyn and Andy took you a whole bunch of places. You're on Space Mountain right there. Whole bunch of places. I don't know these two people. There's a whole bunch of people in here that that don't know you. That do now.
They do now. This is so neat. I've never seen anything like this. I love it.
So Cindy took you to your favorite place ever.
Oh.
Did you miss a page?
Is there?
I feel like the page got it.
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
Making jelly. My haircut that I didn't want to do. Okay, so you're in every single picture in this book. So Mandy and I went to the water park. There's Mandy standing there holding you
You look like a
while you guys get dunked in the water.
Oh.
Cindy took you to Hallmark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cute. You guys, you're really something.
comfortable.
That's a good picture. I'm cooling off here.
Yep.
I'm cool.
It was
All
very-
these neat flowers.
It was very hot that day.
Oh.
So,
Smile, you're on camera.
so this is my cousin Jessica from that lives in Oregon.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Jessica.
Ashley and Sue. took you to a spa. They took you to Glen Ivy Hot Springs.
They sure did.
Uh-huh.
How about that?
They said you liked wallowing in the mud the best.
Well, I loved playing in the mud when I was little. I'm in my second childhood.
Yeah. This lady I don't know, but you know Dawn from Facebook that you have
Yes.
conversations with?
Yeah.
She took you to a henna party.
Oh.
You played with her cat, you drank lemonade,
Sure did.
and I think this is one of her friends. I know her hand's right there, but so you went with Haida and hung out with her.
This is really neat.
Her son does that.
Does.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
And then my cousin Kristen and my Aunt Pam. You were in Florida. They live in Mississippi, so you went to Brinley's first birthday
I
party.
did. How about that?
I think you know Tom and Peter.
You know, I never got to meet them. I wish I had. I wish I hadn't gotten sick.
Well, he's Tom and he's Peter.
Oh.
And that's me holding you.
So
Oh,
I think
yes,
it was
you
this
are.
picture actually. Or it was somewhere this day, and Brian or Noreen told me that Lucas was doing this, and he goes, "I need Grandma Doris," and so they had to go grab Grandma Doris so he could be in the picture with him.
And you kept it all secret. Everybody kept it a secret. What,
Yep.
what a nice surprise.
So here, okay, so this is actually I don't know if Matt's in any of the pictures. This is my I don't know him. This is a complete stranger that just saw your picture and grabbed it.
Really?
And then you are in Telluride, Colorado, with a whole bunch of motorcycle people. So you're on a Ducati right here. You're in a photo booth or a phone booth with 5 other people in there, actually.
Hope they're all men.
This guy, this guy's a complete stranger, also playing the bagpipes on the street.
Oh, neat.
You're on a gondola looking over everything. See, you're in that goose or the galloping goose
The
bus.
galloping goose bus.
You're
How
in,
neat.
you're in front of a stop sign, and unattended children will be sold to slavery.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Okay, so here, when Sue and Rob moved to Idaho, they took you with them.
They did.
Yep.
How
So
nice.
Golden Gate Bridge and Mendocino, and when they got to Idaho,
Idaho.
you also ran a what do you call it? A super gladiator race. So
I did.
George right here, right?
Yes.
And these are some of George's friends. And you raced and you did, what does it say? You did 25 grueling obstacles along the way, such as lunges with tires on your shoulder, a rope climb, polar bear plunge, and crawling in the mud under barbed
I do
wire.
that all the time.
Yep, and it was 5 miles. So Mandy and I also had you, and we were hiding, doing different stuff in the, took you on the
That's
merry-go-round.
amazing. I'm in all of them. And I must be having a good time.
You went to the Charger game with me.
Oh, I did. That was a good game, except it was so hot.
It was very hot. So these little girls came over and did a show for us, and so they wanted to pose with you afterwards. This little girl, we have no idea who she is, but she, somebody friended you. Actually, you have a Facebook page. You have a not your Facebook page. I made a fake one for just this. So if you look on the back of this, it says, "Take traveling Grandma Doris with you and send us a picture." So they go to facebook.com and this. So I got a friend request at that Facebook page, and that picture got posted. So I don't know. I must have left it at the Charger game. So I don't even know who that is. That's just a stranger. Yeah.
This way now.
And then here you went out with George and Mandy and Jamie and Kelly and I. I left you at I started leaving you at places instead of just taking you around with us. I left you at the Heaven Sent Desserts. I left you at 2 different bars
Oh, yeah.
in the tip jar. So you left at the tip jar. So you got left at 2 different bars that night and a dessert place, which sounds pretty good for you, I would
Oh,
think.
yeah. Dessert and drinking.
Here's another place I left you at a coffee shop in La Jolla. See, you're on the bulletin board up there. The birds eating straight from your mouth. Tim took you fishing multiple times
Oh, how nice.
with a shark and lobsters.
I love lobster.
And actually
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
is he pooping on me?
he might have been.
Yeah.
He might have been. They're laminated so we could wash them off.
Oh, okay.
So when you look at this later, there's little stories on all the pages so you can know what's going on and in who the people are and everything. Okay, here you are back in Telluride and you were at a mushroom festival and a bear's eating you there. And then when Brian and Noreen and Lucas and Kyle went on their long trip, you went with them also.
Yeah.
So you went a whole bunch of places. You went to I think that's the Portland Discovery Museum, Dennis the Menace Park, and
You didn't mess them up.
Some observation
yeah,
Observation.
place where a big water dam.
yeah. Having fun. You went to Doris?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So California and Oregon you were in.
You've been doing this for a long time.
We have been doing this for 2.5 months.
Oh my God.
So this picture right here,
yeah.
this was Grandma and Grandpa's idea.
Maybe you should do it on purpose.
So they pulled the boat into their front yard
Oh.
and put their life vests on,
Over once.
and you were monitoring the street. Yep.
Slow dust.
You were a terrible scarecrow, we heard, for the squirrels. The squirrels right up there with you. And then this is on their street. There's a whole bunch of stuffed animals pushed into a fence that have been there. So you wanted to walk around their neighborhood. And then Eric and Sandy and Cindy had you, and you went to New Mexico, the Four Corners, right here with Eric.
Oh.
I think Eric did that. Did Eric do that? Yeah. You were literally everywhere. You're there with Smokey the Bear.
I'm
Let's
on
see
toilet
here.
paper.
Cindy took you to lunch with her friends.
That's nice.
And then you're in different Wet and Wild. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. When Cindy had her surgery, you kept her company with the blanket, and look at you were letting the goose straight across the street
Oh, be done.
for helping them across. And look, the little heart rocks.
Find out.
Double rainbow, Grandma.
Oh, it is.
With Sandy.
So neat.
And then I got really, really tired of making this book because it took like a lot of hours. So this is just the rest of it. That happens to be you with you. Do you remember that day? Do you remember that day when we were taking
From my
pictures
house.
outside?
Oh yes, yes.
And I kept
know-
telling Lucas, I'm like, Lucas, shh, shh. And
Oh.
you wanted to see the picture, but I couldn't show you the picture because you were in it. So I ended up showing you this one right here, and I zoomed in. And I was like, oh, this one's not very good because it cropped Brian's face off. Because I cropped it so you wouldn't be able to see you, the Grandma Doris, in the picture. So I cropped it right there and showed you that picture.
Oh, be darned. How sneaky.
And then I zoomed in and took the one with you,
Yeah.
with her right
So,
over.
see,
With you over
standing
you.
Right, I'm standing right next. Oh, here, that picture zoomed out. There.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Grandpa turned around a couple times. I don't think he knew something was going on, but he didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yep. You're reading 50 Shades of Grey right there.
Oh goodness.
You went to veterinary school with Mandy multiple times, and you were learning how to stitch animals up there. Let's see what else. This is in Oregon. You were visiting Aunt Sherry's dog. You were at a karate class with Kyle and Lucas.
Very good.
This is a beach in Hawaii that you were at.
Certainly was.
And then it looks like you're with the jungle, all the jungle animals. And this is Tegan right here and his cousin Mason. You're at Universal Studios. This is a girl from work that took this picture.
Oh, neat.
You're singing karaoke with George. Do you see in his shirt?
Yeah.
He shoved you in his shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. This was his birthday just a couple weeks ago, and then here you are with the whole gang. Yep. The end.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yep.
Thank you all so much.
So basically, there is literally like hundreds of people that know about you now, and I'm not exaggerating that. There was like, I want to say, there was probably around 100 people. Just, I know you don't see them in the pictures, but there was around 100 people, I would say, that were with these groups that know about you, especially when you were in like the church group with the Wagners. They said all the church people knew you. Like, I think these are 2 kids from the church. So everybody at the church was having fun with you. They were with the Salvation Army. And then when you were in Telluride, there was a ton of people at Telluride. They just weren't in the picture. So there's tons of people that know about you. So
It's amazing.
and thinking about you regularly because we've been doing this forever, and everybody's just randomly sending pictures in here and there, and it's been
That's just super. That is the best gift
Lots
I've
of
ever
fun.
had.
You all right?